Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. I'm at Edinburgh Airport on my way back to Nice. My flight later on, it's 2:30 now, the flight is at 6, check-in sort of from about 4 onwards. So I've got here nice and early just in case there's problems getting to the airport. So yeah, just sat down, just ordered up a platter of food at the cost of an arm and half a leg. It's not cheap, but yeah, how often do you take a holiday? So yeah, this is my trip back, flight from Edinburgh to Nice, and then I have a 4-hour drive over the mountains and back home again, arriving at silly o'clock in the morning. That's the plan. And phone goes off as I do that, and it's a spam call. Okay, they'll disappear. Anyway, here's the trip back. All day breakfast, so I've got about 8 hours until I drive, so yeah, why not? Well, made light work of that one. At the prices they charge, I was tempted to eat the plate as well, but yeah, the latest here is that the departures board here, the flight is here, and so far half an hour late, although that's what the board says in the airport. And if I go and fire up my phone, you won't see that bit. You can see that it's saying plus an hour and a half, which my original flight was due to get in about 9:30. And bearing in mind I've got a 4-hour drive after this, it's saying now that the estimated arrival in Nice, 11 o'clock. So it's going to be a long day and a long night. So just out for a quick ciggy, and you arrive in Edinburgh Airport and you've got welcome to Edinburgh with some real aviators perched up there as well. So the latest as we get near our departure time that should have been is it's gone from 18:05 to 18:35, and we're now, that comes up next, there you go, oh dear, right, got a bit of patience, it just flashes up, and it's all the flights for today, many of them, and it should come up on the next screen, maybe, shifted. Yeah, 18:50 now. And the latest update is next screen. Don't know where on it. Oh, there we go. Estimated departure 18:50. So we actually have a gate 21, but no plane yet. So where I'm seated here, I might actually manage to catch it. The main runway's round to our left here. So when to expect the plane to come in? If I go through this and look for EasyJet to come in, there's one I think from, where is it, Bristol. It's a little bit late, but that looks like the time coordinated for us. So that should come in, the time just now according to Mickey Mouse, that should come in about 15 minutes. There's certainly some preps going on, the toe tug thing, whatever. And obviously the next door one is Air France. You can see through the rainy windows. I've had a real opportunity here because I came in on Thursday afternoon, it just stopped raining, and it started raining just as I came to the airport today. So these guys obviously getting ready. looking good. Keep the fingers crossed, touch wood and all that. Yeah, so our staircase has arrived. Looking good. Quite a lot of activity now, so we've got baggage thingy going on there. There's another stair there for the back of the plane. So yeah, looking very good. Kind of nervous because I've got to get in, and it looks like I'm going to get in about 10:30. I've got a 4-hour drive ahead, so it's going to be a long night. So yeah, according to Mickey Mouse, it looks like that's our chariot over there. Difficult focusing in because it's trying to focus on the raindrops in the window, but that should arrive in a couple of minutes right in front of us here. So we've got 2 of them on the go here, but I'm pretty sure it's this first one. Whatever happens, it's good news. So EZTO, it's not the same one that I arrived on, but yeah, this is our one. Our chariot arrives.
Oh my god, look at the water! Look at the plane! Look at the water! Oh my god! It's a rescue system!
Judging by the planes taking off, we're not going to get much of a view after a couple of 100 feet into the cloud.
What plane? Our plane!
So they're just shutting the doors now. Good news. When it's the same plane, exactly the same plane I came in on, and I was down there in row 7. I'm in 27, pretty near the back of the plane this time. So according to Mickey Mouse, we're about an hour late, just a few minutes after that. So not too bad. Could be worse. At least it's not the 2.5 hours late I was coming in. And we're moving. Got to get quiet, obviously. So yeah, we're about an hour and 40 minutes late.
Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on. We recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
There's a runway, and coming up, my favourite bit. I think he's following us.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened wherever you are seated. Take care of opening the overhead lockers in case anything falls out. located at each end of the cabin. All are fitted with smoke detectors. Smoking is not permitted on board at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. On board your flight today, we will be joining you in the cabin with our full eat, drink and shop services as well as duty free. If you're feeling peckish, then you can grab one of our ever popular meal deals or snack box combination with hot and cold sandwiches as well as hot meals and snacks being available on board today. Our bar range is stocked up and includes fantastic deals when you double up on spirits, beers, ciders, cocktails and wines to save extra money. Kickstart your journey with us today with some bubbles. You can grab any two Prosecco's for just $12.95. We also have sweet and savoury treats on board for a perfect snack that you have £1 off with any drink purchase. You can find all the deals that are available for you in the brochure. EasyJet are now a cashless airline. We accept payments in credit, debit, contactless, Android and Apple Pay.
Something you don't see that often. Hopefully I can find it on the viewfinder, yeah. Wow. A bit hazy, but there's a sunset to die for. Zoom in a little bit for the full colour effect. That's flying some astonishing images at the end there, so, or not at the end, but halfway through. We're about to drop down, so in the lead out of this, I'll do the landing. We'll see how good this boy is at sticking it on the tarmac as opposed to in the tarmac. And we're going to get in late, it's going to be dark, so we'll see what happens from there. So thanks very much for watching. halfway along the 4-hour drive home, and time is 2:20 in the morning, as you can see there. Temperature 6 degrees, that's it on the left there. Altitude is 2723 meters, and yeah, it's been a spectacular trip. And up the road I'm faced with this, a 3-meter deep mound of snow right across the road. Now I've it's been, they must have had some huge storms up here. I've cleared, stopped once and cleared a load of rocks out the way so I could continue. And not to worry about this, I've got a quick alternative just back a little bit. So so that's it. I'm going to carry on the trip, and yeah, it's it's been quite an interesting run, quite an interesting trip home, all in all, the flight and all that stuff. So yeah, heading back, a bit tired. I got a couple of hours to go, and back home, and another what about another 5.5 hours, and I'm back to work again. So all is good in the hood. So yeah, it's not too much pressure, not too much, but just kind of strange to be landing up with snow across the road, and I've got a bit of a Scottish tan on me from the last few days. So once again, thanks for watching, and until the next video, ciao. There's one rock. I can get through there.